90-day fiancé couple Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh have made a shocking decision about their living situation amid Sumit losing his job. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. 90-day fiancé couple Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh have made a big move after spending the last 5 years together in India. Sumit was working at a call center when he catfished Jenny from California by pretending to be Michael Jones for a year. Jenny quickly forgave Sumit when he finally confessed to the truth. Sumit and Jenny's 30-year age gap was not okay for his parents, so they married him off to a woman of their choice. However, Sumit continued dating Jenny long distance until she came to India in The Other Way Season 1. Sumit was born and raised in Delhi. When Jenny moved to India in The Other Way Season 1, Sumit had not told his parents about her decision. He also kept Jenny in the dark about his first marriage. Sumit used to make trips between his accommodation with Jenny and his parents' house until he was finally caught by his in-laws. Once it was decided that he would get divorced from his first wife, Sumit began living with Jenny in a bungalow in the state of Uttar Pradesh, India. Jenny and Sumit lived in a spacious Noida bungalow. In 90-Day Fiancé's Toe Season 2, fans got a glimpse of Jenny and Sumit's traditional Hindu house blessing ceremony at the Noida house. As part of the ritual, a priest stood at the entrance and guided them through several symbolic customs before they could step into their new home. He poured water into their hands using a leaf and instructed them to wave their hands above their heads. Sumit explained that the ceremony was meant to purify the space and remove negative energy. The blessing involved Sanskrit chants, a flower pot Jenny carried on her head, and even a surprise cow indoors. Jenny and Sumit considered moving to Thailand. Jenny and Sumit considered relocating to Thailand, with David Toborowski and Annie Suwin offering their condo in Jomtien Beach as a potential home. David, now a real estate agent, showcased the fully furnished one-bedroom unit, priced at 2.1 million Thai baht, to Jenny and Sumit during a segment on 90-Day Diaries. The condo's proximity to the beach and its foreign ownership status made it an appealing option for the couple, especially given their challenges in India. Despite the enticing offer, Jenny and Sumit ultimately decided to remain in India, continuing their journey together. Jenny and Sumit have moved in with his parents. In a surprising turn of events revealed in a January 2024 episode of 90-Day Diaries, Sumit's mother, Sana, officially accepted Jenny as her daughter-in-law. For years, Sana strongly opposed their relationship, even going so far as to threaten to disown Sumit after he secretly married Jenny. However, she changed her stance. The emotional moment touched both Sumit and Jenny, though some fans remain skeptical about whether this acceptance would lead to lasting peace in the family. In the latest season of 90-Day Diaries, Sumit and Jenny moved into a clean, well-maintained apartment inside a gated community. Though smaller than their old bungalow, it was a more comfortable and secure option. They chose to downsize due to rising rent and the deteriorating condition of their former home. Even so, the new place was still expensive, especially after Sumit lost his restaurant job. On the upside, Jenny and Sumit's mother, Sana, have grown close over the past 15 months. Feeling the pressure, Sumit confided in his mom and asked 65-year-old Jenny to consider working, and Sadhna agreed. In the latest 90-Day Fiancé spin-off episode, Sumit and Jenny renewed their vows for their 3-year anniversary. This time, Sumit's parents, Sana and Anil, were part of the ceremony, unlike the first wedding. They offered Sumit a place to stay since he was still unemployed, as many jobs he applied for required trained chefs. Jenny was upset that Sumit accepted their offer without consulting her, but she understood how important it was to him. Supporting her husband, Jenny agreed to move in with Sana and Anil, embracing this new chapter together. Where does Jenny live in 2025? Jenny appears to be happy with Sumit in the USA. In fact, she appears to be elated to be living her dream life with a man she really loves. In the picture above, the duo pose for the camera, with both looking remarkably content. They've been through so much and their life as a couple hasn't always been easy. However, their worst problems now seem to be over. Jenny wrote. While she poses a question that a lot of people can relate to, the picture tells another story. She's obviously thrilled to be with Sumit in America. For Jenny, life in India was often stressful. Sumit's parents judged her, making her feel subhuman. They were really mean. Jenny's a strong person, but anyone would be appalled if they were treated that way. She was too old for them and not domestic enough. She didn't fit their ideal of what a daughter-in-law should be. However, some of that was probably cultural. While differences in cultures are real and should be respected, it wasn't Jenny's fault that she didn't fit the mold. She hung in there, withstanding verbal abuse from his parents that would probably make a lot of people run away. Well, she loves Sumit. She was in it for the long haul, wanting a marriage and the proverbial happy ending. The issue is that Sumit had a lot of problems to solve before he could make that dream a reality. It seemed like Sumit would let her down. However, he didn't. He eventually married Jenny, and he's still with her. He appears to truly love his American partner. He seems very chilled out, perhaps reveling in the freedom that life in the USA can bring. He's showing off a new hairstyle with gorgeous natural curls. Both of them look great. They've transformed their lives, and the 90-Day Fiancé stars seem to be having more fun this year than ever before. They deserve their hard-won happiness.